Can you just tell people before we get to the chat really quickly, on sleep, because there's a lot of the, I'll sleep when I'm dead out there, and that's just not smart. So can you just explain what happens in the body in terms of repair when you sleep and what is missing when you don't sleep, so that people have that lens?
Yeah. I think one thing, you said sleep when I'm dead. I think the hustle mentality is making so many people sick. And we wear it as a badge of honor in society. And we go, yeah, you didn't sleep and you accomplished so much. And we are like professional athletes at doing, but we are babies who are just learning how to walk at being. And so much of our health comes from being, right? Understanding that you can just be and it's fine, right? You don't have to be here. You can be in your body. You can actually complete your work from your body, from your heart, rather than from your brain, right? And your work becomes so much more powerful and people connect so much more to it. And I think about how many people are just here every single day. They wake up, they grab their cell phone and they read emails, and then they get up and they think about the list of things they need to do. And then they start doing those list of things, but then they forgot to do their coffee. And then while they're doing their coffee, they're thinking about all the things they need to do for their kids. My God, is this a way to live?
It's exhausting. Right? I do it. I'm exhausted.
I know. I can tell your energy is a lot like mine sometimes when I'm on the go, right? Like we're very much so doers, and we're really good at it. That's why we've accomplished so much. But what I'm here to tell, and I'll get to the sleep thing. What I'm here to tell is people need to also come back to themselves, at least for a little bit in the day. And that's why I go back to rituals. You need to put your feet on the ground. You need to put your hand on a tree. You need to actually feel like, what does this tree feel like? What is the energy of this tree? Because we have that capacity. I mean, listen, I was with an indigenous tribe in Ecuador. They are beyond that capacity. They talk to trees and the trees talk to them. Like, that's in our capacity. And that might sound weird to a lot of people, but understand that the more connected you are to nature, the more you are connected to yourself. The more you're connected to yourself, the more you start healing, right? The key to healing is not complicated. It's not the perfect mix of supplements. It's not the perfect diet. It's literally coming back to who you are, coming back to your nature, coming back to nature, right? Coming back to your emotional, authentic self. That's the key. It's not really that hard. But so many of us, and as a Christian, your energy is so calm. It's because I try to do that daily. And I feel pretty healthy, I got some skin psoriasis and I'm working through that, but I feel pretty damn healthy, right? So back to the sleep. Sleep is a major, major, major contributor to getting back to yourself. If you wake up in the morning, you're blurry, you're brain fogged, you're irritable, you ain't going to listen to Dr. G when he says, go outside and touch a tree and put your feet on the ground, right? You're going to be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to work. So sleep is where melatonin is released. And melatonin is one of the most healing hormones in the body. It helps re-regulate your immune system, reduce inflammatory proteins, balance your hormonal system, clean out the garbage from your body. Your lymphatic system, especially in your brain, your lymphatic system is cleaning out all the crap in the brain for the day, right? You're restoring, repairing, but that only happens if you're getting deep sleep, right? And a lot of people, I would say, I'd be remiss if I didn't say a lot of people sleep with their mouth open and they're not getting deep sleep because it's giving the signals that we're like in sympathetic response all night. So I actually really love mouth tape. I put it on every single night, and that actually causes my mouth to close and then put my body in a deep parasympathetic sleep. Some people have the monitors like the Oura Ring or the watch to actually see how they're sleeping, but make sure the lights are completely off. No ambient light, no street light, pitch black. That's how the body wants to sleep. And make sure you're getting good deep sleep. If you need a noise machine to drown out some stuff, great. You need earplugs, put them on. If your partner is rolling around and snoring, have a talk with them on how to fix that. But really, really, really important is to get back to yourself, because sleep is like huge, huge pillar.
And I'm guessing you're an advocate for turning off, like not having TV on as people fall asleep. And also, are you big on, like, I had read somewhere about any lights, like lights from devices can disrupt sleep in a big way. Is that a thing?
Yeah, bright light and blue light.
Blue light. Okay.
Bright light and blue light. Even if it's not blue light, any bright lights are going to disrupt your body. Think about how we evolved, right? Like the sun went down And the wavelengths of fire was all we were used to at night for our eyes, right? So how can we mimic that? Now, is it doable for some of you? Yeah, then put on some candles at night and turn off the lights or dim them as low as you can. But really get into the practice, especially if you or your husband or your wife or your children are having really big issues with sleep. Start implementing, really warm lighting, maybe some night lights throughout the house, putting some candles on throughout the house. If you have dimmers, putting them all the way on low, and just see how that environment starts creating a place where people start sleeping better. If you have children, no phones after 9 o'clock. You yourself put it on airplane mode, and then at least just leave 20 minutes for yourself. 20 minutes where you can do, all right, I'm just going to do a little breathing, some light stretching. Maybe I'll take a nice shower if you have time for a bath. What is your thing that you do? You got to have a thing before bed.
Right.
If you don't have a thing before bed, then you're not creating the space to get a deep, deep, deep restorative sleep. So that's one of my highest recommendations.
If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.